I think the time commitment really varies based on what you're looking for and how much you want to put in. I think you can get by with a few hours a week on your own studying, group meetings, and then class, and maybe 12 to 15 hours. But this isn't like normal college where your parents are paying for it, or for us that we had a scholarship going through. When it's money out of your own pocket, you really feel a little more connected to it, and you really want to put out the extra effort. I mean, anything that you skimp on, or any class you decide to skip, to hang out with your friends or your family or whatever, is dollars wasted. And when you're really starting to see the benefit towards the middle of your second and third years, you're maybe looking at jobs, going for internships or whatnot, you don't want to miss class. So you want to keep on putting in more and more time. And I think the good thing about the FEMBA program is that you can kind of make those decisions. If you want to be involved in student government, if you want to get involved in clubs, you can get as far into it as you want, or you can step back a little bit. But I think as you start to get into it, and as you realize the benefit, as you realize the elite class of students that you're with, and the elite comparables that you're going to be compared to at the top business schools around the country, you're going to want to put in more time, and you're going to want to spend more effort.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that sentiment. I think that the minimum time requirement, for most folks outside of class, has got to be even time for every minute that you spend in class, you spend another minute outside of class looking over the materials, reading the cases, etc. I'm the type of person that will just sign up for something hard and then make it work. So my schedule was, I would go to work kind of early. I'd get to work at about 7 a.m. and I'd work until 3:30 or 4. Then if it was a day where I had class, I'd go ahead and try to beat the traffic and get up here. It wasn't too tough at that time of day. Go to class till about 7, and then go back, hang out the wife, and we have 2 babies now, so that's kind of changed as we've gone along here. And then once everyone's gone to bed, that's my homework time. So 10 to 1, something like that, is kind of my time to do schoolwork, and I'd wake up the next morning and do it again.
During the program, I think everybody here learns to use every free moment of their time. Yeah. You basically at work, if I'd have an open time slot maybe for an hour where I was just waiting on a document to come back from my review, and I was just sitting idle, I'd use that time to work on my homework. And like Mike said, it was pretty much every minute that you're in class, you spend a minute on the homework, and that's plenty enough time. If you want to go deeper in the subject, if you have a time in your life where maybe work isn't going to be as hard as another time, you can always load up in classes and take 3 electives that period versus taking the standard 2, or you can take 1. Or I know guys in the program that have taken a quarter off and then they come back later on and load up. So it's definitely a flexible schedule here that you can deal with.